Looking back to move forward, year 2004. December 22, 2014. As we come into the final days of the year 2014, I realize that I have written a newsletter almost every month since November 24, 2003. Feeling nostalgic, I decided to find a representative writing for each year, preferable on a month close to the end of the year. Today, I begin the walk down memory lane toward January 1, 2015. I send many thanks and unconditional love to my many wonderful friends who walk this lane with me. Expanding the throat chakra. Our fifth chakra, located at our throat, rules speech, hearing, communication, self-expression, grace, and listening to our higher self. This chakra urges us to find our multidimensional self, and communicate it through our creativity. The endocrine gland for this chakra is the thyroid gland. The thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland, which wraps around the front part of the windpipe just below the Adam's apple. The fifth chakra produces hormones which influence essentially every organ, tissue, and cell in the body to regulate the body's metabolism, organ function, heart rate, cholesterol level, body weight, energy level, muscle strength, skin condition, menstrual regularity, memory, and many other conditions. In other words, our thyroid communicates with our entire body and assists in regulating our overall health and well-being. Since the fifth chakra rules our sense of hearing, it also rules our ability to hear our inner conversations. If we cannot hear the dialogue that is in our minds, we will not be conscious of how our emotional thoughts interact with, interrupt, and distort our external communications. One of the powers of this chakra is our ability to listen to ourselves so that we can connect with our inner guidance before we try to resolve a dispute with another. It is this ability that creates true intimacy with others, and with ourselves. The fifth chakra is the first chakra that is ruled by our higher senses, which directs our attention to access the collective consciousness of Gaia. If we can shift from individual consciousness to planetary consciousness, we will be able to more effectively confront the challenges that lay ahead. Communicating with ourselves through our throat chakra is the first step towards acknowledging that we are gods and goddesses in training. Like a small seed dropping from a flower, we come to the third dimension to learn to blossom into our own flower. There we find many hardships, as often the soil is dry and unfertile. However, it is through facing our inner and outer conflicts that we grow into our highest creative self. Conscious breathing. Your throat chakra also reminds you to consciously breathe. When you breathe primarily through your nostril, while you are present with your breath, you begin to notice how your breath changes. Your breath changes not because you are consciously changing it, but because your presence allows you to consciously gather prana from the outer world and integrate it into your inner world. As you are present, your breath slows down, becoming longer and more refined. The increased prana, integrated into your system, increases your electromagnetic field, and raises the vibration of both your inner and outer worlds. As your inner vibration rises, so does the environment around you. Align your crown chakra with the great central sun and your root chakra, with the heart of Gaia in the core of Mother Earth. Eventually, you are breathing not only for yourself, but for your room, your building, your city, your state, your nation, your continent, your hemisphere, your planet. With each in-breath, you bring in new life from the photons of spirit, and with each out-breath, you release the old through our south pole. Every release through the South Pole supports new flow from the central sun from the North Pole. This breathing purifies not only your own essence, but the essence of Gaia as well. Essence innately has a positive charge, which animates all that it touches and brings in positive magnetism. Thus, as you stay present with your breath, you experience the magnetism from the inner worlds mixed with the magnetism of the outer worlds. As you release darkness and bring in light, you give your essence a positive charge. This positive charge allows your brain waves to change. As you focus on your breath, your physical body relaxes and you move from beta waves to alpha waves. The alpha wave consciousness allows your cells to resonate to the increased charge of your breath. Your emotional body then becomes clear, fluid, and harmonious, which allows your imagination to expand with your intensified inner focus. Then your consciousness gradually shifts from alpha waves to theta wave consciousness. The theta wave consciousness allows your mental body to become collected, peaceful, lucid, and focused. Your thoughts become an aspect of your breath as your inner world expands and your outer world diminishes in importance and becomes the reflection of your inner life. With the illusions of the outer world relegated to the drama of the third dimension, your consciousness gradually shifts from theta waves to delta waves. Delta wave consciousness allows you to consciously receive the flow of information from the essence of the central sun and the bliss of union with all that is. Your spiritual I Am presence can open the gateway to the rainbow bridge and allow passage for your soul self to enter into your physical form to consciously ground spirit into matter. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. SuzanneLeePhD.blogspot.com